Hello. Today I'm outside. Obviously I'm on my deck. It's a bit of a weird angle because I'm going to be recreating the most famous artwork. And how am I going to determine what's the most famous? I'm going to Google most famous pieces of art. So I'm going to do that right now. Most famous artwork in the world. Okay. So we'll do the Mona Lisa. We'll do Starry Night. We'll do the Scream, and we'll do, I can't remember what this one's called, but we'll do that one. Okay. Okay, sounds good. I literally came out here to record, and then my neighbor decided to come out and weed whack. So we'll work with it. I have my paper, I have my pencil, I have some watercolors. I'm gonna try to just use these crayola watercolors, but I also have a whole bin of like more brushes and acrylics. My water, my paintbrushes, my paper towel, because you know when you change color you need to dip your brush in the paint, not the paint, the water, and dry it off. Okay, so we're starting with the Mona Lisa. She's got like parted hair and just kind of like comes down, you know, to her shoulder. It's very flat on the top. Girl got some greasy hair or something. Homegirl don't got any eyebrows. She got like the tiniest bit of cleavage showing. I'm not gonna focus on the background. I'm just gonna do this. So right now, that's my sketch. I know it's beautiful. Nobody has to like clarify that. Okay, so we'll start with brown. This brown looks very red. I don't care if I'm doing this right or not. I just care how beautiful it turns out. There's no right or wrongs in art, really, because it's an expression. Right? And personally, I think this is right. Oh yeah, girlfriend. Ooh, she looks kind of sexy. I really don't know how to get the right skin tone using this color palette. She's got like, can I her skin isn't bright yellow. I don't have tan. So can I blend Crayola watercolors? So can I like put a little bit of yellow down and then like a little bit of brown, and maybe it'll like blend into like a more skin tony looking thing? Spoiler alert. No, you cannot. It will not look good. But go ahead and try, girl. Go ahead. Oh God. Oh gosh. I need to like, oh, see, there we go. I need to just water it down like a lot. Homegirl looking kinda not that cute. I feel like her lips are just the same color as her skin though. Like it looks like I put brown on top of yellow. Okay, now we just gotta go into this weird, like, green looking dress situation. Oh, I kind of splattered it everywhere. Here, I feel like it's a slightly different shade than the rest of the green. So I'm just gonna like do this. And then all of it kind of has like a little bit of brown mixed in. Oh my gosh, modern Mona Lisa. Oh my god. She looks like a meme when she dries. I'll draw her nose back on because look, she doesn't have a nose right now. I kind of love it. So next we have Starry Night. And Starry Night is just swirls, basically. I feel like I have to do that part later with Sharpie. So for right now, I just kind of got to do this, you know? Have just like a really, really diluted blue background. Maybe I just have to put water on my paper first. This is working super well, and if you couldn't tell, I'm definitely an artist. Me just putting water on my paper. More swirl, swirl, kind of like a swirl, swirl. This has to swirl a little bit more up. Beautiful, beautiful. Starry Night is off to a great start. I'm gonna kind of like outline this thing going on here, but I'll go back in with Sharpie. My paper is like so saturated with water. It's curling. Okay, so it's just like the outline of that thing. Now, yellow. There's a lot of yellow here. A little bit like there. There's kind of a little bit of yellow in random places. Starry Night. I probably should have put the yellow on and then done the blue. I also don't know how I'm gonna make the moon show up. Okay. So until it dries, this is what my Starry Night is gonna look like. And then I'll redo this thing in marker. Now I have the Scream. And I feel like the Scream is going to be one of the easier ones because he'll just be screaming at how bad it is if it doesn't turn out that great. So he's got like a greenish yellowish face. He almost looks alien-like, but like alien mixed with Voldemort. And he's got like hands coming up like, ooh, because he's screaming, and obviously when you scream you put your hands on your face like that, duh. And then he's got like his body is black, not this weird super diluted thing. And it's, you know, a little wavy. He got curves. You know, give him a little bit of a face. He's screaming now. This like pier. Oh, there's people back there? I never knew that. Here are the other people. I never noticed there were people back here. But there are. So there they are. They're on my thing. And then it's like a pier. A pier. Oh gosh, not the wind. Gotta be careful not to get too much of my pier on the screaming guy, screaming alien. Maybe I should rename them after I'm done. So this one will be Screaming Alien. I made peach cobbler today. How did you get from painting to peach cobbler? Please enlighten me. I'm so confused. You could have just not talked at all. You could have just let it be silent. Then I could have been sitting here doing my little speed thing or cutting it out. But no, you had to talk about peach cobbler. I made peach cobbler today because my dad found these jars of peaches in our basement and they expired exactly 4 years ago. But I made it anyway because he just ate a jar of them and he isn't sick. So I figured they're safe. I don't like fruit desserts like that though, so I won't be eating it. So it'll be fine because I won't get sick. I don't care if anybody else does. And then in here, it's like water, I guess. There's like a beach there. This is turning out really good. I said that so seriously, but I hope that nobody thinks that I think this is actually really good. I'm just, you know, living my life. Okay. No, I think that looks great. I think that if you saw this, you'd know what it was supposed to be, but you wouldn't think it was good. You'd just be like, oh, a 2-year-old saw this and wanted to draw it themselves. I think it's very obviously not the same day, or at least the same time, because I had to do something yesterday. So I'm going to finish with the last artwork, and the other ones have dried because it's been about 23 hours. So I'm back, clearly. This one's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough because it's people, it's a very famous painting. It's the one where the hands are like, I don't even know what it's called. The Creation of Adam in the Sistine Chapel. So we've got, I guess, God with all the angels. So he's got like a, you know, a tan face. I can't really make tan, so it's like this weird color. He also has a beard, which is like whitish gray. I don't have whitish gray, so okay, I guess the black turned into gray. That works. He also has like flowy hair. You go, God. Long hair God. He has on like a white shirt. So I guess I'll just leave that blank. I'll draw it on with water. I think you have to realize that I have literally no idea what I'm doing. And then he's got like his leg back here. This brown is literally like red. And he's got all these like baby cheruby guys around him. So here's all his, it just made it even darker? That doesn't make any sense. So here's all his like little baby cheruby guys. If I add some yellow, is it just gonna make it look orange? Yeah. Okay. Well then. I guess here's his arm. That's the longest arm ever. But you know what? There's his finger stretching out. And here's Adam's ripped. A man's got like an 8-pack. I can't draw muscles though, so he's just not gonna be ripped on mine. He's just going to be like a blobby form. There's his arm. He's just like chillaxing. He kind of looks like Harry Styles doing the fine line pose. So those are my people right now because those are the colors I have. There's some like bluish green thing going on here. Why has God got like this reddish brown thing around him? Well, just not even be God, and that's what I'm saying. Okay. Am I at the point in time where I can add like a little bit of a no, that just makes him look neon. Oh my God, I didn't think I could make this worse, and then I did. There's like green behind Adam. I'm 99.9% sure this is Adam because this is literally called the creation of Adam. This won't go any paler than that, so you guys are just gonna have to pretend that this is good. I'm done. I don't know, it's kind of a vibe. I've got mine from yesterday. I think the only one I have to go in and add anything to is Starry Night. Just because I just feel like this, it's not like dark enough. You see? So I've got my Sharpie. I'm not even looking at it. I'm just going based off of what I drew yesterday. It kind of looks like a very poorly drawn hand. This is beautiful. Should I go in with a little bit of black paint? A little extra paint never hurt anybody. Okay, here's the final result. Now, I think it's beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna go through each of them and I'll put a high def thing of it here, I guess. Not high def, but like, you know, take a picture and like embed it in the video so you can see it better. So first, I'm going to talk about Miss Mona Lisa. I think the best part about her is that her nose kind of disappeared. Like, you can see a faint outline of it, but it's kind of gone. And I think I completely saturated this paper. So in this one spot, it's like, it almost turned white again because I put way too much water down. There's a little bit of paint splatter going on the side. I think it's kind of beautiful. You can tell that I tried to make this one part on her shirt thing darker with the brown, but instead it just kind of like melded in, but like you can still see the separation of the green and brown. But overall, I think she's a very beautiful woman, and I really enjoy the fact that she doesn't have eyebrows because that would have been a pain in the butt to add on. Next, we have, I don't remember which one of these I did next, but we'll talk about the Scream. So, in the actual Scream painting, he has a slight, I don't even know if it's a he, they have a slight resemblance to an alien, but not quite this neon green that I made him. However, I do think I got the waviness in his hands correct, which I'm quite proud of. Also, in viewing this artwork, I noticed something that I never noticed before, and that is the people walking in the background on the pier. I really never noticed anything about the background. I just knew the guy was like a little wavy. I kind of like it. I kind of vibe with this. I think I like this one. I think it's just a vibe. I think I love it. I think I might frame it. I think I might keep it forever and put it up in my future house. And we have Starry Night, which is, for me, a mixed media because I have Sharpie and watercolor, which is kind of amazing. I love that, like, I don't know, you can like see like how it bled a little bit because again, I just completely saturated the paper. It's not flat at all because that's what happens when you soak a piece of computer paper in water. Again, I think it's a big vibe. I think I love it. I think I will frame this. I have to sign all of these because I think I want to be known for them. I think that's an important thing. I think that's an accomplishment that I can write on my resume. And if I don't sign them, nobody will believe me. So I think I'm gonna have to do that. And next we'll go on to the last one, the creation of Adam. Again, we have kind of a mixed media. Just some, you know, some Sharpie for the details. I had to draw his belly button on, sorry, I missed that before. Just because you can't really get that with your watercolor. Like, you can't get the little cherub head, you can't get their little eye details. You can't get that in a watercolor. And I think that that's something that I've learned from this is, you know, it's just, watercolors are hard. So props to anybody who uses watercolor. I mean, you probably aren't using Crayola watercolors from your childhood and you're in your 20s, but like, who knows, maybe you are, and I am very impressed by you. I applaud your, whoa, I didn't mean to shake that. I applaud your accomplishments and your endeavor, because that's really, really hard. And I think it's also important to note that I didn't take this that seriously. Like, it just wasn't that serious, but that doesn't mean that I would do any better if I was being serious. So I want to know which artwork you thought was the best. I'm gonna sign this one right now, just my initials and a heart. Let me know what your favorite was, or which one you would have painted if you would have painted a different one. Subscribe, give this a thumbs up, turn on the notification bell. Nobody wants notifications for when I post, but who knows, maybe you do. So if you do, click the notification bell. This is the weirdest position for me to like film in, because I'm like crouched over, but you know. Anyway, peace out, homies. I'll see you next time. Mwah.